Hello, everyone. This is Kurt Kelly, and I'm back up here in Tallahassee. We have 3 weeks left, actually, a little less than that. And this week is the week in which they start all of the budget conferencing. Now, if you've been through this process, as I try to bring you through it every year and kind of talk to you about how it works, what happens is the House and the Senate have their own budgets. And what happens is they begin to try to say, okay, we're going to give you this, but I want to take this from you, and all of these type of things. All this negotiations behind the scenes is going on. And of course, we're inside. We have a request for our membership and trying to raise the tide of funding for our folks. We had an exceptional year last year, but we can't just rest on that because inflation affected all of us. And so we're having those conversations. We've been working on that for quite a while. It's, you don't just wait till this week, but it will come down to this week. And so there's a lot of things that we're going to be continuing to have conversations. We've set up some meetings again this week just to remind folks of our request and our support that we need. And thank you for many of you that are coming up here. I know some of you have your own requests that you're putting in for special projects from a member request. That's great. We're willing to help you with that as well. Stop by the office here at 317 East Park. We'd love to see you and spend some time with you and give you a home away from home while you're coming up to Tallahassee. All right, with all of that said, as we move in, we get past this week and probably this weekend. It's going to probably be a busy weekend. Then next week, we're down to the last 2 weeks of session. They're spending a lot more time on the House and Senate floors now, debating bills, closing everything out, and we'll be done here fairly soon. And then as soon as we get done, now we're already having our conversations about this, but as soon as we get done, the coalition is going to turn its attentions to a couple of policy things we're going to be working on for next year. You'll hear more about that as we start working on that collaboratively, both with our leadership organizations as they begin to look at some of the policies. But the big thing that's coming up on July 16th through 18th is our conference, our annual conference. We had a great one last year. Hard to improve upon that, but you ought to see what our team has done this year. And I'm just going to say this. If you miss this conference, you're going to miss a chapter out of your life. You do not want to miss this. You want to come. And I'm encouraging you now. Registration is open. So all you have to do is go to the information that you're seeing here on the site and reach out and go ahead and get registered. And in fact, I would encourage you to do it sooner than later because we do expect a large group of folks that are coming to this year. There's a lot of things that happen at the conference, but it's educational. We got some of the best speakers that are coming this year. It's going to be really encouraging, educational. The fact that we network, and we really learn a lot from each other. We have key legislators that will be attending. You get to interact with them. But you know what I think I really enjoy about our conference the most is that we're in a challenging world, right? We deal with a lot of stress and a lot of trauma. And it is an opportunity for us to come and just love on everybody, one another, and care for one another. And I love it when our family gets together. And so I hope that you're making plans on July 16th through 18th to be at our conference. We think it's going to be the best ever, and we want you to be a part of it. All right. Finally, I'll just say as we're closing out, we have a lot of things going on at the coalition right now. You're welcome to get involved in a variety of areas that we're engaged in. Our strategic planning group is really starting to come into focus on some key things we're working on. So all of these things are just great stuff. I'm really proud of the leadership that we see in this coalition. And I'll finally put out something here that I have an incredible staff and I have an incredible team. We build a foundation of our team around serving and loving on our people. Customer delight is the key word we use. And so I want you to know how much we love you. We appreciate you. We know the work that you do. You get to come out of your heart and pour out your love into very difficult situations. And this is a wonderful thing that you do. But we also want you to know while you're doing that, we're loving on you. We care about you. So with that, continue to heal through love and peace. And we'll talk with you next week. God bless.